Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to your 2025 prediction. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross watchers are always welcome to any reading, but we're going to see what Spirit has for you heading into the new year. Love, career, life, guidance, anything Spirit wants to share with me. This is a fully channeled message, so take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Let's see what they have for you for my Aries today. Let's get some cards going. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want my Aries to know? I am listening for you now. I have a wish. Make a wish. Okay, a little bit of a wishes do come true. Okay, let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going with that, okay? Because sometimes be careful what you wish for because it happens, right? So you want to make sure you're wishing for good things. All right, let's see what we have. I have marriage. Okay, some of you, we could have a commitment. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but how about a commitment? How about if we just say, whoever you're with, whoever you're thinking about, or somebody is coming in, you know, this new year, that whoever it is, it's going to be more of a commitment. Okay. And maybe that's just what we're wishing for. It doesn't even, some of you want marriage, but I'm just going to say commitment as a blanket, that I'm wishing for commitment. Okay. That's nice. And I have a renewal. Okay. So a little bit of a old flame for some of you. I'm seeing that flame. Excuse me. I'm seeing that flame. And it can even be for those of you that are married, that you are recommitting to your marriage, that you are finding the spark that you had when you first got married, or you're realizing that you don't want to end things, or you want things to get better. And so you could be kind of falling in love all over again. So there's that kind of a feeling coming into me as well. Let's see what the cards have for you. Let's see what Spirit is trying to share with me today. Spirit, please share with me. Where are we headed? Wishes do come true. I have a 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I have a Justice card, Knight of Wands. All right, so somebody's definitely proving, showing and proving their passion for you. So I'm going to say that something is moving forward in that area of your life, that we have, this is coming into me as it's been a long road. It's been a long road. I have been defensive even. I have been very protective of my, they're saying my private life, my privacy. So you could be, you don't allow that many people in. You might not even allow that many people into your home. You're very, very private. So there's this sense of, if I invite somebody into my life, it's a big deal. But I really always love the energy of that Knight of Wands, because I feel like the Knight of Wands doesn't hold back. I feel like they just follow their, you know, desires, their passion. And they probably love you for that, Aries, because you're so passionate and you're so dynamic always. So they probably are so attracted to you for that reason. Like there's just this incredible sense of, wow. There's a sense of wow, like, look at you. Okay. You know, the person who's impressed is the word I want to use, that they love you for who you are. They love you for all that you can be. They, you know, like you're just kind of the whole package. And I guess somebody sees that in you. So that feels beautiful. I have a Hermit. Yeah, you're very, very private. There's a sense of I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect people who are immediately in my circle. I'm not going to let anybody else in unless they prove themselves to me going on. But I'm going to say it's time to break out of that circle. I'm going to say that maybe it's you have to push yourself more that going into this new year, that you have to realize in order to have what you want, you have to be more open. Okay. So that could be something that you just know you have to work on. All right. That I've got to be more available to people. Okay. Especially if you're out there looking for somebody, you're single and you're looking for somebody. I just have to put myself in situations where I'm going to be able to talk to somebody and connect to somebody. I have a 2 of Wands. That came into me as this is the year you decide about your future. Wow. This is the year. There's a decision that you make. There's always those years that stand out. In my life, it's, you know, my sons were born in 1992, 1994, right? My first marriage was 1988. My marriage to my now husband was 2018. And, you know, so there's years in your life that you make major decisions. And those are the years like you never forget, you know, like there's a lot of other years. If you were to say to me, what happened in 2007, Kathy? I'm like, no clue. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to really think hard where I was, what I was doing that year, where I was working, who I was with, you know, like I'd have to think really hard. And then there's other years that just stand out. And I feel like this is one of those years, like you're looking at that 2 of Wands and you're making a decision of your lifetime. Wow. They just said a decision of your lifetime. Okay. I got to write that one down because, if it's something that I didn't say and it's something that Spirit said, I usually try to grab it. It's a voice that comes into my head. So a decision of a lifetime is around the corner. And that they're saying, so this is going to be a big year for you to decide. It's kind of that this is where my future's headed. I have a Temperance. I liked that. I like that in the sense that whatever it is, it brings you comfort, it brings you peace, it brings you, I feel home. I feel at home. I do. So whatever this decision is, that you don't feel like you're having somebody come into your life that's upsetting your life. You're inviting somebody into your life that kind of melds into your life. And you're able to still keep that privacy. Spirit just said to me that this person respects your privacy and they don't like invite all their friends over sitting in your living room, you know, well, you're like, I don't like having people in my house all the time unless I've invited them. So there's this feeling of peace. There's still peace even within this connection. Beautiful. Spirit, tell me more. What do you have for us? I have an apology. Never underestimate the apology of a heartfelt apology. Now, for some of you, not all of you, I do have that renewal flame. You could have somebody coming back that genuinely is sorry, genuinely has learned their lesson and apologizes. So for some of you, this could be the life-changing decision. It could be, do I take them back and continue on this path with this person? Or do I continue to, you know, cut the cord and to see what else Spirit has for us? But whatever it is, it's bringing you peace and comfort. So you have to decide, you know, who makes you feel most at home. And I think that that's most at home. And here's a doorway. Here's the doorway. Thank you, Spirit. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So some of you, it's a doorway to a new person. Some of you, with that renewal flame, it's a knock at the door with the past, with an apology. So there's a lot of Aries watching right now, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's going to be thousands of people watching. So take with you what connects to you, obviously. So something is happening here. I have passion. Keep the flames of passion alive. It's a heartbeat of love. Absolutely. You're very passionate. And I do feel that this person in you. There is almost this eternal flame, I want to say. So it could be a twin flame. It could just be a very passionate connection that you both feel this kind of, you light me up, or my body's on fire, like you just really turn me on. Not everybody does that. So it could be just, very passionate kiss, very passionate lovemaking, and somebody is in your life. I have abundance coming in. Open your heart to receive the abundance of love the universe has to offer. That is a feeling of opening up again, that this feeling of a hermit where I'm isolated, I go to work and I come home. I feel like they want you to change up your routine. They want you to add more to your plate, they just said. They want you to add activities or social events, or join a group, or be more active in your community, anything to break. It's almost like a breaking up your routine and just doing some different things this year. And I feel like it just lifts you up. It makes you feel more alive. And I feel like energy creates energy. Look at the person who always does a lot, right? They're juggling a lot of things. They have kids, they have carpools, they have kids going to sports, they work full time, they run their house, they help their mother. And that's the person who signs up to be the president of the PTA, right? So the more that you do, sometimes the more you get done. So I feel that energy building around you, Aries, for some reason. I feel it's almost like a momentum, like I'm pushing a big snowball down the big hill in the middle of winter, and the ball's starting out slow, and it's adding, and it's getting heavier. So there's a sense of it's building momentum around you, that something in your life is working and something in your life is growing and building there. So I'm not sure why they're giving me a big snowball, but maybe you live somewhere where it's cold and there's a blizzard this week. That would be funny. Let me know. Let me know if you're getting a snowstorm right now. I have a 6 of Wands. Beautiful. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Death card. You might not accept that apology. You might say, I'm done. Thank you for the apology, but it's not enough at this point. Strength. That might be the hardest thing you ever do, is not try again. I have a 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like this 5 of Pentacles. Usually you see the 5 of Pentacles with the blind woman and the crippled man. And this is alone. And it's like, I'd rather do it alone. I'd rather face my struggles, my hurts, the hard times alone than to be with somebody who really, truly wasn't my partner. But you do have success coming to you. There's this sense of, I want to say, a spark of interest, and it could be around your career. It could be around a financial investment or starting something. It's almost as if you were to add a second stream of income, you came up with another way to make money, and you're successful at it. Okay. So you could be thinking, I'm going to start a business this year. I'm going to, I'd love to make more money. I'd like to make more money part-time in the evenings or the weekends. I'd like to work out of the house. Whatever it is, it feels like I'm getting my arms around it and I'm getting some success. So what starts out as just a kind of an idea, I'm going to try it, turns into something so much more. Okay. And I like that. I like maybe that you're throwing your passion behind it, or that people see you as very dynamic. I guess I want to say it that way, that they're attracted to you, Spirit's saying. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, they're attracted to that as well. A little bit of I want to say center stage, which is the opposite of the feeling I'm getting of like you like your privacy. Maybe there's something that you do that is more kind of out there and it's more public. But then when you are not doing that, you really like to be alone, or you like your privacy in your home, something along those lines. But it was a little bit of a shining a light on you. Okay. It could be at work. It could be you're standing out in a crowd at work, or somebody's taking notice of you, something along those lines. Let's see what else they're saying. Spirit, tell me more. What do you have for my Aries heading into 2025? Do you guys believe it? I really like, what did they say a minute ago? It's a decision of a lifetime. Okay. So this is about to change your future. And then I liked that eternal flame, you know, like, what is that? You know, just who is that? I have discern, screening your options, making important choices. Only the best will do. I like that. This sense of weighing all the pros and cons, protecting myself, protecting those around me, making some good choices. That feels good. An open window, a golden opportunity, something synchronistic coming into you. Okay, so a door opening, a window opening. This, I mean, who doesn't like a golden opportunity? I mean, so something popping into your head saying, I think I want to try this year, or I'm going to learn how to do something. And maybe that turns into making additional income. But a golden opportunity is coming your way. I love that. Destiny, wealth through purpose. Oh, that's the truth. If you can find your purpose, if you can find your calling in life and you love what you do, the money will follow. And it's true. So you could be right on the brink of making, they're saying self-employed. You could be a healer. You could be being asked to help others. And it is a feeling of, I feel like I'm called to do this, or I'm meant to be doing this. So you could be right on the brink of changing your life to find a higher calling, to say, I've got to go with my purpose. I've got to go with, this is why I know I'm here on this earth, and this is what is going to make me ultimately happy. So some of you could be really starting to go down that path, which is very eye-opening and very exciting. And I have comfort. Take refuge in strength. You're living well. It's an easy transition. You feel very protective. Look at this kind of mama bear. It's almost this feeling of, I protect myself. I protect people that I love. I don't let too many people in, is how it's coming into me today, because I like my stability and I like kind of everything kind of working. I don't like a lot of chaos around me. So there is this feeling of that mama bear to me is very protective for some reason. So either you feel like you're protecting yourself, you feel that you're not, I'm going to say you're not going back. You're not going back to where you were, would be the easiest way for me to say it. So I'm not going back to where I was, and I'd rather try new things, is really how it's coming into me. So again, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the circle, and Spirit saying, you know, like getting yourself out there for some reason, putting yourself in the spotlight when you don't like to be in the spotlight. Something's going on with that. I have a relationship. Could be a business partner, okay? Could be a coworker, they're saying. Many choices, use extreme care. But I kind of like this just sense of in my arms, I'm in your arms, I'm dancing. Feels very free-flowing, feels very comfortable, and I feel at home. So that would make sense to me, because those are things they've shared with me already. I have locked. All right, this is coming in as they say, work may not be what you want. Take a temp position while you're waiting. So you might not be where you want. You might not be in the position that you want to be in, or even doing the job that you want to be doing, because you feel like you're being called to do something else. And I know a lot of light workers, if you feel like you're a light worker and you're transitioning, a lot of light workers have to do two things at the same time. You have to work like a full-time job, and then you have to build your spiritual business or spiritual calling and grow and learn until there's a day where you can transition and do just the one. So you may be feeling that, like, I'm doing something I don't want to be doing because I really want to be doing this over here. So they're saying just take time, build both at the same time, and just keep doing what you love and do more of it, because then it will flourish, it will grow. So sometimes we have to do two things to kind of get something launched. So some of you may be struggling with that right now. I have wealth. All right, I'll take wealth. You're working towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep investing in yourself and look into the long term. You've got to look at it as long term. You do. Even if it's a whole year ahead of us, we might even at the end of this year say, yeah, we put a dent in it. We made progress. We're not where we want to be, but we can see the bigger picture. You can see that over the long run, that progress is starting to come to fruition. All the seeds that I planted are starting to grow. Things are getting better. Cash flow is flowing. You could have money coming in from two streams of income now. So it can change, is how I feel. And it could be changing. It's almost like it goes from a slow river, like it's just kind of, meandering along, to the river picks up speed, and all of a sudden it's got like white caps in it. It starts to go faster. So right now I feel like something's picking up speed. Could be your career, could be a business. Something is picking up speed, leading you towards this wealth. So that feels good to me. Here's this influence again. Some of you are being asked to start a YouTube channel. There you go. Some of you may have a YouTube channel. YouTube, influence, blog, hear your voice, speak your voice. Your opinions are important to others, they're saying. I think your personality, the sense of your dynamite is how they just said it. I love that. I love that. So maybe there's something about you that just feels very explosive right now, that, something's coming into your life that's very explosive and you kind of want to share it with everybody. So that would be fun. All right. So building wealth, lots going on. All good stuff. I have a King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. So we definitely have some kind of wealth coming in. You can see it. It's just this, all this hard work pays off energy. Here's the Eight of Pentacles, and here's the Two of Wands. Just keep thinking ahead, okay? Think about the big picture for sure. This is definitely a reading of, they want you to kind of capture where you're headed, okay? Yes, day to day, they're saying, is important. Consistency is important, but they're almost trying to remind you that there's a bigger picture for you, that there's a reason why you're doing something today, because it's going to pay off in the future. So sometimes we lose sight of that. You are going to school at night and it's painful, but it's going to pay off in the future because you'll finish that education and then you'll have it and you'll make more money because of it. So that's the kind of feeling coming in. So they're saying, just kind of keep that big, that big goal up in front of you. I have a Page of Pentacles. There's some new ideas and things coming into you. A Seven of Swords. I have a Three of Pentacles and a Six of Swords. I'm going to say that this is more along the lines of, because the Three of Pentacles and the Page is telling me that people admire you. They look up to you. They think you're great. They think you've got a lot to offer. It's your self-doubt, or it's your own fear of success, or I see myself up here, but I don't know how to get up there. And if I'm up there, I'm afraid to be up there. So therefore I stay here. So there's a part of me that says you can be up here. You can easily be up here. But I feel like it's just how you're talking to yourself more than anything. And I feel like maybe that's something you need to work on. You know, when self-doubt comes in, you say, if they can do it, I can do it. They're not any better than I am. They're not any smarter. They're not any more talented. If they're successful at it, I can certainly do it. You know, so it's more of a pushing that self-doubt away and grabbing that energy of, but I can do it. Okay. I mean, we all have self-doubt. We all have moments that we say, it's too hard. Everything's hard. Nothing's being handed to us. But I also like this fact that people admire what you do and they look up to you. And what did they say a minute ago? You're dynamic. This dynamic energy. It was like, wow, you're dynamic and something big is going on. What is this? Well, we know that it's a decision that is going to change the path of your life. We know that before the end of the year, you're going to make a big decision that will change your path forever. So, again, it's one of those years where, you know, yeah, the year I gave birth to each of my boys. I mean, that was changed the path of my life forever, right? I'll never forget those years. So it's just some kind of timing that you'll never forget. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Hangman. Something's holding you back. I have a 7 of Pentacles. Something has been holding you back. The 7 of Pentacles is more of a push through, plant the seeds, do the work, watch it grow. But something you've been struggling with something, and maybe it's motivation, could be procrastination. It could be, I don't have the resources, obstacles, challenges. But it's more of a feeling of, if you break it into little pieces and you do one step at a time, you'll get there. But sometimes the goal or the picture of where I want to be is so far away and so huge that it paralyzes me. I just don't even know where to start. So you have to back it up and you've got to break it into much smaller pieces. Otherwise, you don't get anything done. So the 7 of Pentacles is good for you right now because they're saying just take it, you know, one thing at a time and complete something and then move on to the next thing to move you closer to what it is you're trying to achieve. But yeah, this is a sense of just do it and move forward. Okay. If I looked at that 7 Pentacles and I made a big to-do list today for the year, and I just plugged away at one big thing after another and crossed them off, but I kept moving forward, by the end of the year, I would have knocked out all of these 7 things. So it's a sense of you can do anything you set your mind to. You just have to, I guess, tackle it one project at a time, as opposed to trying to get everything done all at once, because then you get nothing done, right? You know, it's the person who, I used to decorate for 25 years. I had an interior design business, and you get people that wanted to go from one room to a next. And I would say, well, let's just stay in this room and finish this room. And I would force them to do everything, you know, accessories, window treatments, furniture. And then we'd move into the next room, because otherwise you have like a hodgepodge around the house. You don't have any one room complete. And it's just as easy to complete a room as it is to have like little parts and pieces in 10 rooms going. So that's kind of how I feel with you right now. It's complete the project. All right. Start what you finish. Finish what you start, Spirit just said, and complete the project. And I feel like you will be rewarded. Like you'll be, oh my God, I can see the progress now, because I don't have things that are like half finished or done halfway, and then I started something else. So they're saying complete it. complete it, and then go on to the next thing, and then start to see the progress. So that might be something that some of you are struggling with, is I have a tendency to bounce around. I get pulled in 1,000 different directions, and I feel like I never get anything done. Okay. So before I end this reading, because I really like a lot of things that Spirit has shared with me. First, we started out with wishes do come true. Okay. So what is your wish, right? We had some kind of commitment. We decided that it's a commitment. It's somebody who, whether it's marriage or we're going to be together, but we had comfort, peace, and home with that as well. We had this internal flame, which I loved, I grabbed. And we also had golden opportunities. What else did we have? We had a decision of a lifetime, and you are dynamic. So we had a lot of really great messages for you. I want you to think of a question in your mind that is something that you really want to work on this year, or something that you'd like to achieve, or you'd like to have come into your life. And I'm going to answer your question with these 3 cards. Okay, so either write it down real quick, stop the video and write it down, or have it in your mind's eye right now. Okay, so take a moment and think about your question. And Spirit, can I have an answer for the question that I'm thinking about? What is it that you have for us? Let's see. I have don't stop, don't give up, don't stop. I have look for the sign, look for a sign. And I have you're ready. Gorgeous, you are ready, okay, for whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So what a beautiful reading. What a great way to start the new year. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychMedium.com. In the meantime, we'll see you guys in the new year with lots of love messages, and have a great New Year's Eve, everybody, New Year's Day, New Year's week. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.